Hey, looky what I've got. I've got a OK Knives PM3 Clone, an OK Knives PM3 Counterfeit, an OK Knives PM2 Clone, an AliExpress $11 PM2 Counterfeit, a OK Knives Benchmade Bugout Clone, and an OK Knives Benchmade Bugout Counterfeit. Now I'm swearing off counterfeit knives, and I'll give you 3 reasons why. Number 3, I don't like the fact that they put Benchmade's logo on a knife like this, or Spyderco's logo on the Spyderco knives. It's not a Benchmade, so don't put the logo on. I mean, even if you're going to sell this, take the logo off. It's not that I'm afraid Benchmade's going to lose a penny here and there. They're not. They're not going to lose money on knife buyers like me, because I don't buy expensive knives. So, you know, I'm not going to. They're not going to lose a sale over this. I have to ask myself, why in the world would I really feel like I need a premium steel? I mean, it's not like I can defend myself with a knife. I can't. The bad guy would probably smack the knife out of my hand and go flying into some poor guy's arm. What's that? It hit your bone? Oh, don't worry, it's MagnaCut steel. It won't hurt the edge. And a YouTuber tested some knives and broke the tip off of a knife by stabbing it into a tree and bending it back and forth. And I'll take that into consideration. The next time I'll be really careful next time I open an Amazon package. Now, number 2 is these OK knives seem to be better quality than the counterfeits. This PM3 copy has a slightly thicker blade up here. It has T8 screws both on the pivot and on the scale. And look at that pocket clip. Now, I don't even use a pocket clip, I just stick it in my pocket, but it's a beautiful pocket clip. So I think the OK knives are their clones or copies are better than the counterfeits. This is the counterfeit of that. It has a T8 on the pivot, but it has T6 screws on the scales. And like I said, the knife is almost negligible, but slightly thinner. Now, here's another thing about counterfeit and OK knives. These knives claim to be S30V. Now, do I know they're S30V? I have no idea. The most common China steel is 3CR13. So in the worst possible case, all of these would be 3CR13. In which case, it makes no difference to me which blade or which knife I would use, because they're all roughly the same. But I do suspect that this may be a true S30V, even if it's a lower quality S30V. And let me explain why. Here's the counterfeit Bugout. You look on the back and it says S30V. Okay? Here's the clone. You look on the back and it says VG10. Now I have to ask, if they're trying to get away with something, why wouldn't they put S30V on this? Because that's what would be more of a match to a Bugout, a Benchmade Bugout, because these are generally S30V. The counterfeits say they're S30V, but I know that they're not. They're probably 3CR13. So if this really is VG10, then I have to assume that this may actually be S30V as well as this S30V. And like I said, this says S30V, but it's not. I mean, there's no way it could be S30V for the price. Again, it's probably 3CR13. Now, the number 1 reason I'm done buying counterfeits. That's right, the Wugout, the Walmart ozark-trail Bugout copy. It's a great little knife, and it's in D2. for $10. Now you can get a counterfeit Bugout for $10 on AliExpress, but they also go up to like $30. And you're taking a real risk there, because depending on the person who's selling it to you, it could be a piece of crap or it could be a fairly decent counterfeit. But in addition to this knife is this knife. Now I have to show you a picture because I don't own one. I need to get to Walmart and see if I can find one. But that's a $5 knife. So again, why would I spend $10 to $30 on a counterfeit Benchmade Bugout when I could get that Walmart special for $5? And since I don't use knives in a heavy, I'm not a heavy user. I mean, I open packages, I cut some cardboard, I cut plastic. Yesterday I had to tape up something with this very tough, I don't know what kind of tape it would, it's not duct tape, but it's similar to duct tape. It's thicker and has a side that you have to peel off in order for it to stick. And my knife just cut right through that like butter. It was very nice. So I have to ask again, why would I spend money on a counterfeit when I can go to Walmart and get a knife for $5 that does the same job? Because it's probably 3CR13, which is the same thing as the counterfeit Bugouts. So those are my opinions. Please comment your opinions on this, and I thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Have a great one.